Hi everybody! Today we are opening up the Universal Yums box for August of 2020, so let's get started. The sticker on the box says home of the original Memphis, and it's got like what looks like an ancient Egyptian picture on it, and I don't know where the original Memphis was. I guess it's not in Tennessee. Aha! It says welcome to Egypt. Ooh, Egyptian treats. I'm excited. Okay, so I'll put our little card there. Here's our booklet with all of our info. Off we go to Egypt. And let's see if there's a fact or two I can share fairly quickly. Well, first of all, this is the first time that the Universal Yums boxes are featuring treats from Egypt. It says in here in our booklet, it's our first time visiting Egypt. So that is pretty cool. And what else? Much of what we know about ancient Egypt, we know because of the Rosetta Stone. So there you go. Oh, and here's some info real quick about Memphis, which it said on the sticker of the box. Memphis means enduring and beautiful, and it was the capital of ancient Egypt, and it was located strategically on the Nile. In 1819, U.S. President Andrew Jackson named Memphis, Tennessee, inspired by its central location on the Mississippi. So that's why the sticker on the outside of the box refers to this as the original Memphis. I never showed what our box looked like upon opening, but this is what we see when we open up our box. And normally I just pick treats like right off the top randomly, but today I think I'm going to go in order in the booklet, because the booklet does always suggest an order. So it says start here with something called Chocolate Wave Hazelnut. So I'm going to look in our box for Chocolate Wave Hazelnut. Okay, it'll say wave real big on the package. Found it. Here it is. I think I'm going to like this. Chocolate Hazelnut Wafer. Yes, this sounds good. So let's read about it. It's chocolate covered wafer with hazelnut cream. And they talk about bringing gifts to someone's home in Egypt when you visit, part of Egyptian hospitality. And so chocolate is a popular gift to bring to someone's home. And this isn't just any chocolate. It's a melt in your mouth milk chocolate coated wafer, complete with gooey hazelnut cream. And it just might be the best chocolate wafer they've ever tried. This is a nice size little wafer bar. I mean, this is pretty nice. This is hefty. It smells good too. Oh, it smells chocolatey and delicious. So I am going to take a bite. I like this, starting right off on a chocolatey note. Let's try it. This is really good. Oh yeah. So good. The wafers are so light and crispy. They dissolve so quickly, but I really like their little light crisp. The hazelnut cream is pretty thick. The texture, like the thickness of it, kind of reminds me actually of peanut butter. Of course, it doesn't taste like peanut butter. It's just kind of thick like peanut butter. A nice hazelnut flavor. It's not too light. It's not too crazy strong. It's just like the perfect medium amount of hazelnut flavor, if that makes sense. The chocolate on the outside is good. This is right off the bat a hit, and it's gonna be really hard for me to not sit here and eat this entire thing right now. Okay. Last bite. Seriously good. Love this. Off to a great start. Absolutely love this. Would eat a ton more of these. Okay, our booklet says, to start here with our chocolate wafer that we just tried, but then it has a snack underneath, and it has a snack over on the left page that says next. Try this one, basically. So I don't know, do I go here next or do I go here? I'm going to finish up this page first. And that one says take your coffee crispy. So I'm looking for the Sacklands wafer, Halawa, and coffee. And I got it. Okay, so another wafer. So maybe that's kind of how they want you to do things, is like kind of group them together, is like normally their suggestion in the booklet that I completely ignore. That's okay. Sacklands wafer, Halawa, and coffee, wafer with sesame and coffee cream. Okay, yes, I do think I'm going in the right order, because again, it talks about Egyptian hospitality. And it's a two-way street. The guests supply the chocolate, the host supplies the coffee. Okay, so that info is really more about coffee than specific to this wafer, but that's fine. I want to smell it first. I think it smells fine. It smells just kind of sweet. Coffee cream sounds good to me. I'm not as sure about sesame, but I am certainly willing to try. It's good, actually. Different, but it's good. I definitely taste sesame. I mean, I eat sesame seed buns from time to time, but I'm not sure what else I eat that has a lot of sesame seeds or flavor in it. Yeah, probably not much, but I can taste the sesame flavor. It's good. It is sweet, again, with that consistency in the wafers. It's pretty thick, almost like peanut butter, but that's just from a consistency standpoint. There's also supposed to be coffee cream in here. I'm going to take another bite, but I don't taste anything coffee-ish about this at all. Maybe just because I read that I'm supposed to taste coffee, now I can taste coffee a little bit, like barely. But they don't even need it. If you didn't tell me there was coffee, anything in here, I wouldn't know. The sesame flavor is good. Again, super light and crispy wafer. And this is also another good little wafery snack. I really like this also. Our booklet says, next, let's turn up the heat. And it suggests the Tiger chili and lemon potato chips. Chili and lemon potato chips, yes. Here they are. All right, chili. Wonderful, great, awesome. Really looking forward to trying something spicy. In our booklet, there's no information that's really specific about these potato chips, like their history or how they're made or anything. It mentions Egyptians are no strangers to lemon flavor. They pickle them, they add them to their favorite dishes, or they'll eat preserved lemon slices on their own, including the rind. And we think you'll enjoy the flavor most in these uniquely addictive chili lemon potato crisps. They look fine, they look normal. They look like sour cream and cheddar, like Lay's or whatever, like regular cheddary potato chips because they're orange. But, oh, I don't think they're going to taste like a regular cheddar, Lay's, whatever potato chip. Okay, getting a little worried because I'm afraid it's going to be really spicy because last month I had stuff that was way too spicy. But just got to do it. Okay, first the spice, which isn't, oh yeah, it is. Yep. Okay, it's not crazy spicy, but it is too spicy for me. It's not killing me here, but it's too spicy for me. It starts and it ends with spice. And then somewhere in the middle there's this little bit of lemon flavor. So it's definitely more spicy than lemony. So attention spice wimps like me, attention spice wimps. This is probably not going to be something you're going to really enjoy, but I do appreciate that it's not so crazy spicy that it's like burning my whole mouth and I've got to like run and get water or something. So it's not that bad, but it is spicy. What does our booklet say next? Next it says a tour of Egypt, and there's something in our box called Duetto, biscuit cookie with date filling. All right, it's this guy on the bottom. I'm telling you, the sizes of some of these treats this month are like these awesome full size, and then, you know, that chocolate wafer, like these are like real servings, like full size servings, which makes me very happy. Duetto biscuit cookie with date filling. If you're looking for dates, there's no better place than Egypt's Nile River Valley. It produces more dates than anywhere else in the world. Years ago, dates were pressed into wine, but today they make delectably crumbly cookies like this one. And of course, they make lots of other stuff too. So this might be something I like, maybe. When I use the dates that I have, I'm trying to incorporate them into healthier desserts. So they're always with something, like I'd say I'm not just like eating the dates plain. So this might not be as much with the date as like the desserts I make, but because it's got the little bar part, it really might be okay. So let's take a bite and find out. Oh yeah, this is totally fine. I know you might hear dates, might be a little bit apprehensive, I know it's not something everybody eats all the time, but this is just fine. The dates are sweet. The outside is sweet but a little plain, and I like this. However they've prepared the state filling, it's really good. Checking our book, they do call it a cookie. I mean, it's more of like a bar Fig Newton situation to me. I don't really think of it so much as a regular cookie, but this is good. This is really good. Oh my goodness, I really like this. Okay, I'm gonna force myself to stop eating it right now, but just know I'll be back. Next, we're moving on to Kono Puffs Crazy Tomato. So it's this big bag right here. Let's see. Oh, they look like Cheetos and they have faces. Kono Puffs Crazy Tomato Corn Puffs. Unlike dates, tomatoes were only introduced to the Middle East 200 years ago. Egypt is the 5th largest tomato producer in the world. Let's try these tomato corn puffs. They don't smell like Cheetos, but they look like Cheetos. Okay. I don't know if I would call what they smell like tomato. I don't know what they smell like. They just smell savory. Yeah. Okay, so let's try one. That is a really weird and different. So they dissolve extremely quickly. Like you wouldn't even have to chew this and it would just dissolve. They definitely taste like corn, like actual fresh corn. And I don't know if it's really, again, they didn't really smell very tomatoey. I don't know if that savory flavor on there really tastes like tomato to me. No, I definitely don't really care for these. So it's like seasoned corn. That's what this tastes like to me. Not tomato, just seasoned actual corn. They taste very corn-y realistic. It's weird. Not my thing, not my favorite. Okay, we have 2 snacks left. Egypt, then to now. And the next snack we go to is this Pretzel Original Butter and Herbs. These are butter and herb pretzels. Did I say herbs? Herbs. Butter and herb pretzels. Our book just says how Egyptian medicine has some of the world's oldest herbal remedies, and we think these buttery, herb-dusted pretzels are just what the doctor ordered. Well, these sound completely normal and safe. You know, just butter and herb pretzels sounds good to me. So they smell like basically nothing, and they look like normal little pretzels. So, but they do definitely have some seasoning and stuff dusted on them, you can see. So let's try one. Very lightly flavored. I would not call this, well, let me try one more, because right off the bat I would not call this butter and herb flavored at all. Maybe these didn't hold up so well in shipping or storage, because, or maybe they're just made this way. Like, that's a pretty hard little pretzel. Okay, maybe when you first put it in your mouth, like maybe I can get a hint of butter flavor, but not very much. And definitely no herb flavor. A little too crunchy for my preference, but they taste good. There's a little flavor on them, but I really wouldn't know to pinpoint this as butter and herb flavor at all, because they're a little on the plain side, but otherwise good. Now we have 1 snack left. So look at how lonely our box is. There's a lone little guy in there. We have Spaghettis Apple Gummy Green Apple Strips. Spaghettis? That's funny. I like that little name. So these addictively juicy gummies are made by Egypt Foods Group, a local company that only opened its doors in 2000. So are you ready to taste a totally 21st century Egyptian invention? Okay, yes, I am. This sounds kind of good. This definitely smells very green apple-y. And it's in like, it's one big piece, but you can see there's little like strips of like little spaghettis that you could pull apart. I'm not going to bother pulling it apart though. I'm just going to bite it and see if we like it. So gummy green apple strips. Now it doesn't say sour or anything. It just says green apple. Oh, that's good. Chewy, but easy to chew, really soft. Kind of a light medium green apple flavor. There's no sugar or anything on like sprinkled on the outside. They're not overly sweet. They're not sour at all. This is just a good Honestly, just a good little tasty piece of candy. And I'm gonna finish the whole rest of it right now. So that is it for August. Our box is empty. We tried all 7 treats and some real hits this month. There's a couple things, as you saw, that I really, really enjoyed and would love to get again or just go online and order more of. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you back in September with another Universal Yums box. Talk to you guys later. Bye.